engage with you and converse on a very, very topical discourse this morning, and it will be about gunmen attacking Peter Obi in Edo State. I mean, it's becoming a rising concern for political violence. We saw that on the front page of Nigerian newspapers yesterday, with some other consolidated reports that align with that discourse. And quite a number of Nigerians have begun to say their minds. Some are saying, oh, Peter Obi is about that time. Don't think you are the man for the people. Even the man for the people needs security, adequate security. Others have said, oh, is this some sort of political play, which makes politics a very dangerous game? I mean, if political opposition leaders are being attacked now, could this be the fact that is a do or die affair? I mean, 2027, is it a do or die? Must people shed blood? Must people die just because you want to be politically relevant, or you want to attain certain political leadership? You want to maintain relevance and all of that? Now, this is not me saying that this is the handiwork of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. No, nobody's saying that. All right, I must state that categorically clear. Right, this is not me also saying that it could be the work of Governor of Edo State, Okwewolo. No, this is me saying that whatever gangs, whatever cabals, whatever persons or people within the rank and file who think that they've got power, who think that they've got certainty, who think that they have the ability to enthrone and dethrone, to keep alive and unalive anybody for whatever reason, maybe because we don't have the same political ideology. There's no ideology in Nigeria when it comes to political parties. Okay, we don't have the same alignment in terms of being in the same party or having the same liking. I mean, must we even have the same liking to everything? There's not only one way to solve a problem. And that's why quite a number of Nigerians are disappointed in the way and manner opposition are indeed opposing, so to speak, the current administration. So that's what we'll be looking into. And our guest, of course, will be the renowned prof, is a renowned expert in politics and administration, and the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences at the National Open University of Nigeria. I'm talking about none other but the erudite prof, Professor Kamal Bello. He's going to be adding his voice in the discourse. Now, let's just get into it a little bit just before we reconnect with the prof himself and have his voice heard too as well over the topical issue this morning. Now, Peter Obi, if you didn't know, was the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate. And only recently was he attacked by gunmen in Benin City, Edo State. And that was on February 24th, 2026. Now, while heading to the residence of the former APC chairman, John Odige Oyegun. Now, this attack occurred shortly after Obi attended the formal declaration of Olumide Akpata into the African Democratic Congress, ADC. And by the way, Olumide Akpata had said that his joining the African Democratic Party was because of the personality of Peter Obi. Oh, I love that man so much, and that's why I'm joining the ADC. I believe that's what he told himself. Recall that Governor Monday Okwebolo had warned Peter Obi in July of 2025, that was last year, not to enter Edo State. Don't come. Without security clearance, please don't show your face. Don't put your legs in here. And he had good reason for it. Or I think he had. He cited concerns about Obi's previous visits to the state and how there was chaos in the state. Can you blame him for it? I mean, it is a state. And he's saying, I want you to give me clearance. Security clearance, you have to go through the process a process. There is a protocol you have to follow. Maybe not for every other person, but for you, Peter Obi, you have to follow that protocol. So that all hands will be on deck, because I don't want no chaos in my state. But on the flip side, I don't know where there is any other protocol. Should I want to visit Borno State, for example, I need to give a protocol? I don't know. Or Ekiti State, or Abia State, or Kebbi State, or, I mean, you name it, any state. More like you're traveling to another state, and then you say, oh, I need to go and express my presence with the governor or the police. Let's not even go far. You are traveling to another state. You're going to Benue State, for example. You go to the police first. As soon as you touch down Benue, and you say, please, I am a Nigerian, but then again, I'm just coming to your state, so I need to register myself so you know that I'm here, and stuff like that. I don't know if there is a law that says that in this country. I've never come across it, though. But our guest will help us through, and we will indeed have a good conversation in this regard. Yeah, now, it's the attack is raising or putting a rising trend of political violence in Nigeria, particularly in Edo State, and the incident has sparked widespread condemnation. There is a widespread condemnation now over this incident, and Nigerians are talking. It's not even 2027 yet. And here we are. We're having attempted murder, assassination, if you like, removal from the surface of earth. What's going to happen to all the political actors? Nigerians are asking. Is this an heralding to what 2027 will be about? Should we be scared as a people? Should I be scared if I belong to another political party whatsoever, whether the ruling All Progressives Congress, the ADC, the PDP, the ADP, whatever they may call themselves? Should I be scared as a Nigerian now, firstly? Should I be scared as a Nigerian? Some questions right there that beg for some answers, right? Still trying to connect with the prof right now, and yes, he's going to be putting his voice in a short bit. But might we also add that Obiano Digye Oyegun escaped unharmed? Somebody will say, thank goodness. But several vehicles were damaged. I mean, you could see the bullets piercing the gates of the residence where they stayed. You could see what happened to the screens of the car. The national coordinator of the Obedient Movement, Yunusa Tanko, has alleged that the attack was an attempted assassination. Bullets flying everywhere. 15 million naira donated by Obi to a certain hospital, St. Philomena Hospital School of Nursing Sciences in July 2025. Yeah, when he got there in 2025. 3 people killed during Obi's previous visit to Edo State in July of 2025. Little wonder the governor is saying, Obi, you have to be accounted for. All right, but let's hear from you, Prof. Professor Kamal Bello, welcome to the discourse this morning. Feels good to have you on the show this morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yes. Prof, let's get into it. I'd like to have your overview of this discourse. Where are we going politically? It's not even 2027 yet. This is 2026.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
We need to caution ourselves, the political elite, because politics in Nigeria had always been plagued with violence. It's historical. We remember the 1960s political crisis in the Western region. which was called UET in 1964-65. And before you know it, the violence led to the coup, the first military coup in 1966. And before you know it, it led to civil war in 1967 to 70. So we need to call our attention that the politics of do or die, politics of violence, will not help any one of us. And it will give institutions like military an excuse that we cannot manage ourselves. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Prof.
Similar thing happened when we returned to democracy in 1979. Between 79 and 83, different crises, different violence, politically minded ones, politically propelled violence, and before you know it, by 1983, and the 1st December, the military came back again to take over. Now, civilians cannot manage themselves. Despite the fact that from 1979 up to 1999, 20 years period, the military was also playing their own coup against one another. I think the politics of Africa, particularly Nigeria, is always involved in crisis, in violence, in a do or die affair. Let there be free and fair choice of candidates. If you win, thank God. If it's not, you go back. But we need to be careful of violence. So that is my own submission.
All right. Well, some are saying that it does seem as though we have to indeed begin to register ourselves, go through due process or whatever that may be, because the freedom of movement, as instituted within the confines of the Constitution, gave us the freedom to move anywhere else and everywhere in Nigeria. And to think that at some point, the Edo State Governor, Monday Okwebolo, had mentioned to be given a restriction to such movements, saying that he had to go through identification, he had to go through due process and all of that. Prof, please let us know, is there any part of the Constitution whatsoever that tells that Nigerians must register themselves? As we go to another state, we should register ourselves because the freedom of movement is restricted, and because of unforeseen chaos that may be caused. I mean, for example, breaking it down, take for example, I'm going to Ogun State, and I have to, as soon as I touch down there, I have to go to the police, maybe the Ogun State police, and say, please, I'm from this state, I've come here, this is my purpose for visiting, and I just want to be well documented. Is that constitutionally allowed?
You know, when we are talking about freedom of movement, freedom of expression, freedom of association, all those freedom has limits. Is that a political juggernaut? It's better when you are going to any state to let the security there know. One, even freedom to associate. If you want to gather a certain number of people, you need to let the police know for protection.
Okay.
In case hoodlums can come there to take over the show. So as far as I'm concerned, we have freedom to move, we have freedom to talk, to speech, we have freedom to association, but no open-ended freedom. Every freedom has its own limit. As I've said, which I want to repeat, it depends on your caliber. Some people can go to the side and click, nobody will know. But some people will enter town, thousands of people there at the airport want to welcome them. It will attract crowd. So, and the gathering of crowd needs police protection. There's no doubt about that. So it's for our sake and for the sanity of the system that me as a big man, I want to enter this town, and I know 1, 2, 300 people, hundreds of people will come and welcome me and gather to listen to my speech. Then I want to inform you that I'm going to social place at social time as security agents. Thank you.
All right. Well, the prof right there has spoken. It says just for accountability purposes and for your own safety, depending on your level or status in the society. Well, we'll open the phone lines, get to hear from Nigerians now. What do they think? What do you think about this, family members? You might as well ask your questions and bring your concerns aboard. Hello. Good morning to you.
Good morning. This is Comrade Salisu from Sledge.
All right, comrade, go ahead. Let's hear your thoughts.
For me, for the Obi to visit in war, celebrate in war, celebrate the governor of Edo State, the Kabbalah. I've said several times that you want to see Obi in the state because not the Obi is a very popular one in the state. And because when democracy for the people and for the people is working like this, that is not democracy. People have the freedom to move around over the country when you like. Nobody can decide to anybody when it's going. Because of the position we have, they are corrupt alpha, wanting to destroy and disorganize the country. Because of that, you see a lot of things happening in the country. This insecurity cannot stop because I see it and I look it very deeply. It cannot stop because the people in charge don't want it to stop. They want the insecurity to kill and destroy. And then, some of them, they are training their boys to attack. So what is going on is a frustration in the democracy. It's a depression in democracy. It's indirection in the democracy to work. What has done wrong? He's come to contest to do the needful in the country.
Okay.
And he's trying to do the needful. And people are angry on him. Is it coming there to take over? It's coming people to welcome people to the party. And they do the same thing in Kano State. All of them go to Kano State. Why they not shoot them in the Kano State? Because they want to claim. Because we have a leader that is trouble leader in the office. Most of from the presidency to the governor, all the APC, they are trouble leaders and distrust leaders.
Well, I wouldn't agree with you. All the APC leaders, come on, no. We may have bad eggs, does not mean that from the presidency to the, come on, let's not do that. Let's be very objective now in our discourse and conversation. The phone lines are still open, Prof. We will come back with you in a short bit. Let's go take this one. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, please, Moses.
From
awesome, Moses, let's hear you.
Thank you. I want to appreciate your guest over there.
Right.
Questions I want to set before him.
Okay.
To help us, and that is where our problem is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
To go something in Nigeria. Number one, Judy, can we have a good politics in Nigeria without political talks? Can we have a good political system where there is no political talks? That is one of our challenges. Political talks. Then number two, who are their sponsors? Because these guys, they just don't just come out, they must have sponsors. Then number three, what has the security done for their arrest and persecution? These people, these arms will still be used. And that is why these arms is being used to commit crime all over. The insecurity, I'm telling you the right thing that is happening in this country.
Mm-hmm.
The insecurity that is happening in these countries as a result of some of these politicians who organized these talks, brought people from outside, brought them from outside to terrorize our political position. And after they come to the scene, you can't collect the gun again from them because you negotiated with them.
Right.
The question is, what are the security doing to make sure that all these political talks, you have them everywhere. They are aware. Our politicians know them. They recruit them. They enforce them. So what are they doing to stop these people to have a politics in this country without talks?
Okay.
Thank you.
Many thanks. Moses, thanks for your thoughts. Now, if you also want to join the conversation, you can as well call the number 0907 353 0044. That is 0907-353-0044. Now the WhatsApp portal number you can also send a WhatsApp message to is 0909-705-4450. Well, Prof, you've heard some of the concerns of family members right there. I mean, and it takes us to one of the things that Moses says is, can we never have a political process in this country without thugs? And he also questioned who is sponsoring this. And it goes back to the place of the security apartheid that we have in this country. What are they doing to ensure that we have a safe space where we can go about our daily duties, very lawful duties? Because the place of accountability, the place of transparency, the place of sincerity is in question. And then there is also the part that borders around who then is behind the attack. I remember he asked that. Who is sponsoring it? And the way it's going, it seems as though fingers are pointing at the governor, Monday Okwebolo, because last year we had warned Obi, don't come to my state unannounced. Don't come because of the chaos that your coming brings. Right? So he has also come out to denouncing that, saying that no, in fact, he has nothing to do with that, and that he will see to it, come to the end of whatever happened as an encounter with Obi, and see to it that those who the perpetrators are brought to justice. But Prof, just before you respond to all of this, let me remind us of Section 41, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And it says, every citizen, regardless of state title, status, class of Nigeria, is entitled to move freely throughout and to reside in any part of Nigeria. No citizen of Nigeria shall be expelled from Nigeria or barred from Nigeria. And then it guarantees the movement of the freedom of movement, residence for Nigerian citizens. So according to the Nigerian Constitution, it specifically states that everyone has the right, regardless of your status, regardless of who you are in the society. If we are to look into that and interpret it, it only means that Peter Obi, as a Nigerian citizen, has the constitutional right to go to Edo State without needing permission from Governor Monday Okwebolo. I'm just putting that out. I don't know how you react to that. Because one thing you said is for his own safety. That's what you said, for his own safety. But why does he need safety in his country? That's the concern. So it still takes us back to what type of political structure do we even have on ground? Is it the type that can be trusted? Is it the type that's run by thugs? Is it the type that even Nigerians, regardless of status, we are displaced from our homes, houses are demolished, people are killed with reckless abandon? Prof, I mean.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In my opening speech, I said that we need to be careful, the political elites in Nigeria need to be careful.
Okay.
So that we will not push this democracy and civil government into another serious chaos. Because that has been the trend. We got independence in 1960. By 64, we are in crisis already, which is politically minded. I'm in the opposition, I'm in the government, I don't want the opposition to win, the opposition doesn't want me to win. And that's what I said. That look, ideally, politics should be like a game of football or a game of table tennis. You play the game to enjoy it. And after the game, you embrace yourself. But the politics in Nigeria, in reality, and being with violence. The speaker asked a question. Mm-hmm. Who is funding these talks? You call somebody political talks. Who is funding them other than politicians? There is a state forward. And every party, either PCP, APC, or LP, has their own vanguard. Sometimes they call it youth vanguard, which fights for them. They brandish weapons when they are moving. You see them in vehicles. Then we now come to the next question. When they leave, after moving election or losing election, where are these talks going to? Into the society to terrorize us. They are the ones doing kidnapping. They are the ones doing armed robbery. And all sorts of things. They are equipped already with famous arms and ammunition. And after the election, they were not returned back. And they were not engaged. So they came back to the society. Then another leg of the question. Our security agents are not doing enough. There is no doubt about that.
Okay.
Although, this of us in academia, when you are looking at the concept, even from the name, Nigeria police, it's a police that was established during the coloniality. And the essence of it is to protect those in government. They are not Nigerian police. They are not for the citizens. By their name. It is the government they are protecting. It is the power that be. And that's the mentality they have up to today. So they need to change their orientation. That as you are protecting those in government, you protect those of us whom they are governing over. But even the training of the police and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Is not enough to give confidence that it can secure us.
Right.
Sometimes the politicians, because these political talks are sponsored, they are nurtured by the politicians. When you are hot, say test. The politician will put them and them again. Or give them pardon. Say pardon. So the society itself is complex. Is the way we want it is complex.
Okay. Okay.
The police are not doing their work the way they should do. And the little one they are doing against the politicians are frustrating it. They want to release the pain of anybody, any criminal. So thank you very much.
All right. Well, Prof, we will go on a short break or a timeout now. We will come back in a short bit, as well as to you, family member listening through. Let's go pay some bills. We'll be right back in a short bit. Don't go away. This is Eagles Morning Rises, Eagles Outlook, where we talk politics and current affairs.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Things they happen for our community, eh?
Now I can recoup back all the money I have spent on this annoying family.
Hey, yeah. That woman own don't finish.
My dear, let's go and greet them, okay?
Hey! Join Media Coalition and Awareness to hold trafficking, MICAS, on I Wish I Knew radio drama and program every Saturday at 10 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Join us to kick human trafficking out of our society. I Wish I Knew radio drama and program is brought to you by MICAS and funded by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark.
Hey, how is business going?
Much better now. Actually, I'm working with Eagles FM's business development team.
Really? What are they doing for you?
They're helping me promote my brand, radio, campaign planning, even ideas I hadn't thought of.
Nice. But isn't it expensive?
Not at all. They work with your budget. They just want to help your business grow.
And it's working for you?
Definitely. I've already started getting more calls. People are talking about the brand now. It's making a difference.
That sounds good. I've been looking for something like this.
Then don't wait. Call Isaac on 081 5791 7278. 081 5791 7278. Or Solomon on 080 5919 8658. 080 59198658.
I'll do that today. I like that they actually help you plan, not just sell airtime.
Exactly. They listen, they guide you, and they care about results.
Alright, thanks for the info. I'm calling them after this.
Eagles FM 102.3. Let's grow your business.
And so we're back in the conversation. I mean, what is the political scene in Nigeria heading to? Where is it going? It's not even 2027 just yet. We're still in 2026. The much talked about 2026. If this is beginning now, does this mean that there are other political or politicians that will be the target come before they even see 2027? I want to rephrase something I said earlier, right? I'd said that the governor of Edo State had come out to saying, oh, it's not ours. Well, the Edo State government has said it's not us. We did not know anything about this. We had no hand in it. And I also added that they said they will look into it. They will get to the bottom of it. No, they didn't add that part. It was just about it is not us. In fact, the next thing the Edo State government said after denying allegations of involvement, they said that the attack might also be linked to internal conflicts with the ADC or within the ADC. That the ADC is going through internal conflict. So it might just be linked to that conflict. So please, it is false, it is malicious when you're pointing fingers at us. No, it is not us. We know nothing about it. And that's where they left it. However, the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, has condemned the attack. They're calling it a dangerous escalation of political intolerance and an assault on Nigeria's democratic order. In fact, IPAC is urging President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Edo State government Monday Okwebolo to ensure those responsible are identified and prosecuted. And you and I know the answer to that. But the Obedient movement has described the attack as a premeditated, two-pronged assassination attempt. And they're pointing to Governor Okwebolo's earlier warning that Obi security wouldn't be guaranteed if he visited the state without clearance. That his security will not be guaranteed if he visited the state without clearance. This is not also to look away from the fact that there has been a lot of concern, yes, numerous concerns about political intolerance in Edo State, especially after the recent attack on Peter Obi, who happens to be a former presidential candidate, and other leaders of the African Democratic Congress, ADC. Let me also refresh your mind. The incident happened during a political event where Olumide Akpata was formally welcomed into the ADC. So Obi and other ADC leaders were allegedly attacked by suspected thugs. Now I'll take away the allegedly. They were attacked. That's what it is. And it's fact. There's no alleged in this one. They were attacked by thugs. Some were indicating that their vehicles were damaged and shots were fired at the John Odige Oyegun's residence. It's not just reports. We saw it. It's there. It's on social media. So you'll see it. See where bullets have pierced glasses, shattered glasses, windscreen and all of that. Side screen, windscreen, front screen, back screen, whatever it is. If this is the type of politics that we are practicing in a democratically or in a democracy, it just makes you wonder. if there is any hope anymore for this country. It makes you wonder if the political process in this country can be trusted. It makes you wonder if everything political that pertains to politicians can be trusted. It also makes you to have a broader look into the wanton killings that's been going on unabatedly, unstopped. And everybody, we're moving about and around about like everything is okay. We're fine. We're good. Oh, they killed again. That was fine. Where's that place now? It must be Kwara. It's Kaduna. It's one of the states. Don't worry. People don't care no more. Nigerians don't care no more. You almost think that it's animals that they are killing now. I mean, Chimeze earlier on today said it's beginning to seem like it's humans killing animals. That's what it is. But are the politicians unperturbed by what is going on? Has it come to the part or to the point where it is now becoming a brutal, violent face-off amongst themselves? Okay, there might be internal crisis in ADC. But please, which party does not have an internal crisis in this country? You name it. You tell me. I can tell you for sure that almost all the parties in this country, they have internal crisis. So is that enough to send thugs? I don't get it. I mean, I'm trying to understand it though. Yeah? So, but I'll be taking your call still as we get to hear from our guest in a short bit. Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Good morning.
Good morning, I'm Chimeze.
Oh, Chimeze. Welcome aboard. All right, welcome aboard. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Topic is always good. May the divine protection always be with you.
Appreciate that. Amen to that.
I have a word of caution for Governor Bubolo. You said that Peter should take permission, seek permission from you as a free citizen before he travels. And in the same vein, one of your aides, and including you, says you hate P2B. I am Igbo. Oga Governor, we have underlined that word. You know, you people think Igbos can react. Will not react the way you expect. But the law come very, very, very heavy on you. There's life after office. Thank your staff, nothing happened to P2B. It's no threat. In your state, one of the most dreaded terrorists had safety, wanted in Odo 4 good years before the DSS fished him out under the able leadership of their current DG. Okay? So whatever you are saying, whatever you are doing to threaten people to a show of 2.5 million votes, which shows you want to rig that election, Governor Obolo, APC, I'm being particular to you. Watch your ads, watch your utterances. Your governor does not give you right over anybody's life without legal backing. That threat you metamorphosed it, you have manifested it. We are watching. One of your aides has said that he shouldn't go to River State. We are watching, and you'll be treated according to the law, Constitution. You are not above it. So whoever that is backing you, we all pull out from. Thank you very much.
All right, Chimeze, thank you for that.
People insecurity
during
your campaign period. You said it. Now you are forcing it on them. Insecurity. Thank you very much.
All right, then. Well, Chimeze right there. Chimeze seems not to forget a lot. And, I mean, that's the thing, because Nigerians, we always forget. We forget. And, you know, when we hear, utterances like this coming from state actors, and people that we expect, some exemplary lifestyle from, it makes you wonder why they've not been picked. Oh, it might just be an immunity clause working for them. But Prof, you're there. Let's just quickly take this one. Let's take this message right here via the WhatsApp portal. This one says, "Good morning, my brother. Good morning to you too." It's coming from Lorenzo from Kubwa. It says, "I'm deeply listening to you from my abode this morning. An ordinary citizen can move from one geographical area in the country without necessarily going to the security agencies to report your being around the state. But someone of high class like Peter Obi, whom I respect so much, can and should report to the security agencies in that state for his safety, so that we won't mourn for such a gentleman. But let me also state that assassination is a possibility from the opposition parties due to his influence on the citizenry. I know Peter Obi is a savior to Nigeria and Nigerians." He goes on to saying, "We don't have a safe state called Nigeria any longer. It's only God that is keeping us as a people. Our politicians are self-centered. May God help the nation Nigeria from bad leaders." All right, that's what Lorenzo says from his observation. But Prof, then, there are certain concerns that also mount as a result of the discourse this morning. How will this affect Nigeria and Nigerians' international reputation? How is it going to affect it? As well as, how will this also affect the 2027 elections?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yes, go ahead, Prof.
In my opening speech, I've said it. When there is no peace, there can't be progress. There can't be progress, there can't be growth, there can't be development. Our development is retarded because we are not committed to ensure peace. We flare up, fight ourselves over places. Definitely. Don't you see the outcome of the election in the FCT? The turnout of voters?
Hello? Oh, Prof, we just lost connection with you. We will reconnect with you in a short bit, though. But anyways, we will come back in a short bit. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
يا رمضان يا رمضان صيامك درب للريان.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful, Ansarudin Society of Nigeria, Abuja branch, cordially invites the Muslim Ummah and the general public to its 31st annual Ramadan lecture and special prayer for the nation. Date, Saturday 28th February 2026, 11th Ramadan 1444 AH. Time, 10 a.m. Venue, Ansarudin Central Mosque, Plot 80, Aguironsi Street, Maitama, Abuja. Theme, Learning the Religion Beyond Its Adherent, a critical examination of Islamic teachings and the independence of Muslim practice. Guest lecturer Alhaji Tajuddin Adisa Taiwo, Imam Ansarudin Society of Nigeria, Okeodon, Yawa branch, Ogun State. May Allah accept our ibadah. Ramadan Kareem 2026 Ramadan Organizing Committee. Announcer.
So we're back in the discourse right here, and you can as well bring your voice in. Let's see. Time is of the essence, so maybe one call, and then we will get to the end. Prof, yes, welcome back. Sorry, had a little bit of glitch with the network. Welcome back. Thank you.
I was trying to call you back in the
Nah, it's okay. We're glad to reach out to you now. Thank you, Prof.
What I'm saying is that
yes, please.
When there's no peace, there's no progress, there's no growth, there's no development. If our politics is always that of violence and crisis, I was saying that look at the turnout to the election, local government election, which we call the area council election LCT. The turnout was 10%. If there's a threat, people will still have their homes. I remember even the FCT minister was saying that there is no movement, there is a restriction to movement, and people are registered in a different place from where they are now. And they want to move. But when there is ban on movement, The same thing, when there is violence, many people will not come out. Definitely, if you are 2027 election, people will not come out because nobody wants to lose his life or get any wounded over performing the civil correct. So the politicians need to help us in this country. That we are not where we are. We are not even where we were before. Our life is degenerating every day. The standard is falling in all ramifications. And then we continue to introduce violence into our election. It will not speak well for us and for the country.
So, Prof.
So, yeah,
what are your recommendations, so that we don't have to have these types of future occurrence? I mean, today it's Peter Obi. Tomorrow we don't know who it will be. And it's really something of great concern. I am deeply concerned right here, sitting on this chair right now. I am deeply concerned. I mean, if it's happening to Peter Obi, who says it can't happen to any other person? So what are your recommendations for as we move forward?
Yes, it takes two to tango.
Right.
Violence may not be good to begin violence. The system is not asking politicians to take permission, but to inform, and it depends on status. Your status in the society, which is either equivalent to the governor or even more than, and you are going to that information. Mr. So I'm coming to so place, I'm passing through so place, so time. It's not permission. It's not to grant it or to reject it, but just for its information, for record purposes. And secondly, the rate at which violence is happening in this country is alarming. You can't move. Even within the north, somebody coming from Kano or Zamfara, you want to go to plan to action, to do one or two things. It's way on the road because of his identity and cage, and that's the end. So even the freedom of movement that we are saying, we can move. But what is happening now, some of our youth, from either 20 to 35, 40, they're giving them a different orientation of violence. Small thing. Look at what happened in Port Harcourt. The two of them are from the north.
Yeah.
One from Benin, another one from Adamawa. Small thing. He broke up that and shook his friend. And the guy died. And the children were riot. We need orientation. Our youth from 20 up to 40, they are not behaving the way they should. Every of their life is looking violent. It's not only in politics. In relations with one another. Sometimes they say they are using drugs. But then they do nothing. The same person, the same four people that you hit together, you chat together in the market. Something happened and you need to go and carry the bottle. Break the bottle and shook. So we need to orientate ourselves, not only in the politics, but in every aspect of our life.
Okay.
That violence will not help us to achieve what we want to achieve. Right. And mostly, election is coming, our politicians need to be careful. We should treat them fairly. We should not use political talks to win election. So that is my take.
Many thanks, Prof. Kamal Bello, for adding your voice in the discourse this morning. God bless you. We appreciate your time with us out of your busy schedule.
Thank you.
Yes. Right. And to you too, being a part of the discourse this morning has been a blessing, and we don't take it for granted. You can have a playback across social media platforms. I'm talking YouTube, the new YouTube channel now, Eagles TV, Abuja, Eagles TV, Abuja, Eagles TV, Abuja. I've got to say 3 times so that you understand that we need your support. We need your a subscription. I mean, subscribe to that channel and be a part of it right there. Share it as well amongst family and friends, and we'll be so glad that you did too as well. Do it with the Facebook page wall at Eagles FM Abuja on Facebook and across every other social media platform as you know it at Eagles FM Abuja, and you will find us. The website where you can listen to us anywhere and everywhere else in the world is www.eaglesfm.com. That is www.eaglesfm.com. gmail.com. My name is Udwak Daniel, and we will get on with the business news in a short bit.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
This is Eagles 102.3 News, your number one radio experience you can count on.